Have you ever wondered why some seniors live to be 100 years old with a sharp mind, a light body, and the energy of someone much younger? No, it's not luck, and it's definitely not genetics. The truth is that most people over 60 are literally poisoning themselves every day with foods that seem harmless but accelerate aging, increase inflammation, and steal precious years of life. What almost no one knows is that there are silent foods with no sugar and no carbs that act as real shields against age-related diseases. Recent studies show that diets with zero or very low amounts of refined carbohydrates and sugars are directly associated with a reduction in neurodegenerative diseases, type 2 diabetes, and even certain types of cancer. But the problem is that 99% of seniors still don't know what these foods are, and they keep falling for marketing traps, believing they're eating healthy when, in reality, they're just feeding the decline of their own bodies. Today, I'm going to show you which 10 sugar-free and carb-free foods can completely change how you age. And the best part, they're simple, accessible foods and, in many cases, delicious. Do you want to keep your independence, your mind sharp, and control over your body for much longer? Then stop everything you're doing and stay with me until the end, because one of these foods is probably in your kitchen right now, but you may be consuming it the wrong way, and that's preventing you from reaping the benefits it really offers. If you want to learn how to live longer and better with foods that truly work, subscribe to the channel now. That way you'll receive content like this that helps you and the people you love to age with more health, freedom, and awareness. Food 1. Pasture-raised eggs. When we talk about pasture-raised eggs, we're referring to eggs from chickens, raised outdoors, freely roaming and eating naturally, which ensures a much higher nutritional quality. For years, the egg was unfairly labeled a villain, and many people over 60 are still afraid to consume it regularly. But the truth is, it's one of the most complete sources of nutrients, containing neither sugar nor carbohydrates. And when we talk about pasture-raised eggs, meaning eggs from chickens raised freely with natural feed, the impact on your health is even more powerful. The egg provides choline, an essential nutrient for the production of acetylcholine, the memory neurotransmitter. This means that a simple egg at breakfast can help keep your brain alert, your memory active, and even protect against the progression of Alzheimer's. In addition, it's rich in very high-quality protein, essential for preserving muscle mass, something many seniors lose without realizing it. And here's a curious fact. Choline is absent from most common supplements, which makes the egg a truly forgotten gem. But be careful to reap all these benefits. The ideal is to consume it with a soft yolk, which better preserves the nutrients. And of course, avoid frying it in processed oils. In the next section, a plant-based food with similar power will surprise you. Food 2. Avocado. Few foods offer as many advantages for the aging body as the avocado. Rich in healthy fats, especially oleic acid, it is completely free of sugar and carbohydrates. But its true power lies in how it nourishes the brain and combats silent inflammation, one of the main causes of accelerated aging. For those who suffer from frequent forgetfulness, mental fatigue, or even a sense of brain fog, avocado is a daily ally. It helps stabilize blood glucose levels, protects neurons, and improves the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like a D, E, and K, essential for strong bones, sharp vision, and active immunity. And the best of all, it can be used in both sweet and savory recipes as long as it's not mixed with artificial sweeteners or hidden sugars. A simple suggestion: mash half an avocado with lemon and extra virgin olive oil, and use it as a base for salads, low-carb toast, or even as a creamy filling for boiled eggs. Now, if you think avocado is powerful, wait until you see food number 3, a vegetable that may seem common but has hidden therapeutic properties. Food 3. Kale. Kale. Yes, but not just any kale. Raw kale, or lightly steamed leaf kale, is one of the most nutrient-dense greens, containing no sugar or significant carbs. It's rich in sulforaphane, a natural compound with a powerful detox effect on the liver that helps fight chronic inflammation. Kale also provides lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect vision, and magnesium, which is essential for relaxing muscles and improving sleep to areas often compromised with aging. But here's the secret. To activate the sulforaphane, you need to slice the leaf very thin or chew it slowly when raw. A simple change in preparation can triple the plant's therapeutic effect. And you know that constant bloating many seniors feel, even when eating small amounts, that often comes from a sluggish, overburdened liver. Kale works like a natural cleanser, helping your body detoxify and restore energy. And speaking of energy, the next food can boost your metabolism even after 60. Food for chia seeds. Most seniors don't imagine that such a tiny seed could have such a big impact. But chia is practically a superfood. It contains no sugar and no digestible carbohydrates. But it does contain an incredible amount of soluble fiber, which forms a gel in the gut and helps regulate digestion and feed the good bacteria in your microbiome. It's also one of the best plant sources of omega-3, alpha-linolenic acid, essential for keeping the brain sharp and mood balanced. Anyone struggling with chronic constipation or spikes in anxiety can find in chia a quiet, natural support. Just 1 tablespoon a day, soaked in water for 20 minutes, can deliver real benefits. Mix it with lemon, plain yogurt, or even soups, and you'll have a true boost for your digestive and brain health. But be careful, chia should always be consumed with enough liquid, or it can cause intestinal discomfort. Now, if you've tried everything to feel more energetic and still wake up tired, don't miss food number 5, because it might be either sabotaging or saving your energy. Food 5. Shiitake mushrooms. If you think mushrooms are just a tasty side dish, it's time to start looking at them as a real functional food. Shiitake in particular is sugar-free, virtually carb-free, and incredibly powerful when it comes to longevity. Rich in beta-glucans and lanthinin, immune-modulating compounds, it strengthens your immune system and helps fight silent inflammation that builds up with age. Additionally, shiitake is a natural source of ergothioneine, a rare antioxidant that protects the DNA in your cells and may slow down brain aging. It's as if every slice of shiitake were putting out the internal fire that burns your body from the inside without you even noticing. Practical tip: saute with olive oil and garlic, and finish with natural soy sauce. And if you've never tried mushrooms out of habit, start by mixing them with scrambled eggs. It's a tasty, light, and easy-to-digest combination. And speaking of protein, the next food is the champion in helping seniors maintain firm muscles even after age 70. Food 6. Fermented tofu. It may sound controversial, but fermented tofu, also known as natto in some cultures, is a nutritional gem. Sugar-free, carb-free, and extremely rich in protein and vitamin K2, which helps keep calcium in the bones and out of the arteries. That means a lower risk of fractures and a reduced chance of cardiovascular disease. Still the leading cause of death among seniors in the US, but the advantage of fermented tofu goes even further. It contains live enzymes that feed your gut microbiota and reduce inflammatory markers. The gut is called the second brain for a reason, and fermented foods like this help keep that intestinal brain healthy and balanced. Of course, the taste can be challenging at first, but you don't need to eat large amounts. Just a small portion, 2 to 3 times a week, is enough to feel the benefits. Want something milder? Try firm organic tofu, grilled and seasoned with turmeric and rosemary. And if the idea of eating tofu still sounds strange, wait until you see the next item, because it's already in your house, and it might be the true disguised villain. Food 7. Low-carb jams and breads. Yes, there are versions of bread and jam that claim to be low-carb and sugar-free, but here lies a real danger. Many of these products are loaded with artificial sweeteners, modified refined flours, and isolated fibers that do more harm than good. The problem is that the label might say zero carbs, but the impact on your body, especially your gut and brain, can be huge. For seniors dealing with blood sugar spikes, memory loss, and brain fog, this kind of fake functional food is like putting adulterated gasoline into an old car. It may still run, but it damages everything inside. If you truly love breakfast with bread, choose homemade versions made with almond or coconut flour and 100% natural jams. With no added sugar or sweeteners, just dehydrated or slowly cooked fruit, with chia, it is possible to make conscious, enjoyable choices without falling into marketing traps. And if you thought that was a common trap, the next food might be even more dangerous, because many consider it too healthy. Food 8. Natural yogurt with probiotics. Many seniors still consume processed yogurts full of sugar and hidden syrups, thinking they're doing something good for their gut health. But if you want a truly beneficial food, look for full-fat, plain, natural yogurt, sugar-free, flavor-free, and ideally with live probiotics. Real fermented yogurt has a direct impact on your immunity, digestion, and the production of neurotransmitters like serotonin and GABA, both essential for keeping mood stable and preventing anxiety episodes, and more. It improves the absorption of calcium and vitamin B12 to critical nutrients for anyone wanting to keep bones strong and the mind sharp after 60. You can sweeten it with cinnamon and a touch of natural vanilla. or have it with a spoonful of flax seeds. The simplicity of this food is what makes it so powerful. But not all dairy is like this. In the next section, we'll talk about a surprising ingredient found in longevity recipes from regions where people live well beyond 90. Food 9. Homemade bone broth? Yes, and it's no exaggeration to say this is one of the oldest secrets to healthy longevity. Rich in collagen, glycine, glutamine, and minerals like phosphorus and magnesium, it strengthens joints, regenerates the gut lining, and even improves sleep quality. All this without sugar, without carbs, and with a nutritional density few foods can match. For those who suffer from joint pain, poor digestion, hair loss, or brittle nails, a cup of bone broth a day can be a true new beginning. Make it at home. Slowly cook beef or chicken bones for 12 to 24 hours with apple cider vinegar, garlic, and vegetables. Then just strain and store in portions. You can drink it straight, use it as a base for soups, or even freeze it in cubes to make it easier to use. And here's a warning. Never buy industrial versions with preservatives. They don't have the same effect, and now that you've made it this far, there's a shocking piece of information you still need to discover. You reached the end, and I want to give you something more. Recently, researchers discovered that invisible toxins present in processed foods and even in the environment are slowly destroying acetylcholine, the memory neurotransmitter. It's estimated that over 200 million people have already been affected by this without realizing it. If you feel like your memory is getting worse or that your mind shuts off at times during the day, don't ignore it. There is a natural way to neutralize this damage, and it may be just one click away. Click the first pinned link in the comments and discover essential information the system doesn't want you to know. This could change how you age forever. Food. 10. Extra virgin olive oil, ending our list on a high note. Extra virgin olive oil, pure and cold pressed. This isn't just an oil, it's a functional food, with scientific studies showing it protects the brain, the heart, and even helps prevent certain types of cancer. Sugar-free, carb-free, and full of bioactive compounds like oleocanthal, which acts as a natural anti-inflammatory. Populations that consume olive oil regularly, like the centenarians on the island of Icaria, Greece, show lower rates of dementia, fewer heart diseases, and higher life expectancy. And that's no coincidence. Olive oil helps maintain artery elasticity, reduces oxidative stress, and improves insulin sensitivity. 3 pillars of healthy aging. Use 1 tablespoon a day on salads, cooked vegetables, or even over-boiled eggs. Just avoid heating it at very high temperatures so you don't lose the antioxidants. And be careful. Many oils sold as extra virgin are mixed with refined oils. Always choose trusted brands with clear origins and dark bottles that protect the contents from oxidation. Which of these tips do you find hardest to apply in your daily life? Tell us. Everyone here wants to help you overcome it. Subscribe to the channel. There are many people without access to doctors or books, and this information can change lives. And if you're still eating eggs the wrong way, don't leave yet. There's a common breakfast habit that may be sabotaging your health without you knowing. Watch this video and find out.